Good morning, colleagues. This is Mike Hernandez, creating this presentation at Scott Air Force Base to complete my assignment on emergency technology tools. The one I chose actually is I put under the visual category called Popplet. So let's see if I can navigate to that right now. Select the visual tab, we scroll down, and there I am right here. Popplet, which is a visual idea organizer. I like this because it's very simple to use. It's also free. It's not hard to set up. You can see the instructions I provided right here. You sign up for free, then you're going to have to enter required information, create an account, and then once you've done that, you'll get a pop-up that says, do you want to look at the Popplet plan option, which does cost on a monthly or yearly basis, or get 5 free Popplets using the free account. And then you simply just have to make a new Popplet and start to build it. So we're going to do that here in just a second. I'll show you one that I actually created. And then on the Popplet board, it'll provide a 9-step instructions window that you can float or get rid of if you need to. So it's very easy to use. And to create a Popplet, you first start with a board and you add these things called popples. And these popples can contain many different types of media, including your basic text, graphics, video, web links, or some of the few that I just came up with. And the other great thing is that you can do collaborative projects with Popplets and share them with other people, which is the use I think would be a great value. So quickly, just to kind of summarize educational uses, it's extremely easy to use, a great tool for organizing by theme or topic, and the one I'm going to use today is earthquake hazards. And the other thing is the ability to add linked associations to that topic. And so you get a nice visual representation of relationships related to that theme, which is what we'll see here. The great thing is that you can start this as an instructor and then have students contribute to the Popplet by adding popples that add additional data, or have them create their own from scratch using their imagination based on a topic or theme you might assign to them. So it's a tool that provides visual connection between related information, which is certainly more powerful than just text only that I'm using now. I really can see a use for this in my earthquakes and volcanoes class. Another great thing about Popplet is that there is an app for the operating systems, version 6, as well as supporting the iPhone. And here's the link for that. So if you click on that link, you'll come to the iTunes preview page. Navigate it so you can see it, and you'll see that there is an app. It does cost $4.99, but hey, if a student needs it, they're probably willing to pay for it. So let's go back to Canvas. Sorry, I'm still learning how to navigate with this screen here. And now let's go ahead to Popplet, and you'll see how to set it up here real quick. Here's what the site looks like. You'll log in if you have an account, which I do, or you'll sign up for free. If you sign up for free, just click the button here. See, this is the information you type in, you hit next, and it'll take you to that pop-up window. I won't do that today since I already have an account. So we're going to go back here and just log in. And your login is going to be your email address, whichever one you've used. And then your password. And then you can remember me, which I won't do because I'm using a university computer, my laptop that is, and here's that pop-up. I just saved it so you can see. You don't have to show it again if you don't want to. I'm not going to show it again. And let's see if I can expand the screen again for you here. It's kind of hard to do that. I'm still learning how to once you start recording. So let me pause it and see if I can adjust it. I'll be right back with you. Well, I'm back with you, my colleagues. Apparently you need to set the screen size before you start recording because there doesn't appear to be a way to adjust it. As again, I'm still learning this. But here's the entrance to the Popplet application. You'll see that I've actually created a Popplet here on the left. I'll just kind of screen over. You make new Popplets. Again, you can have 5 Popplets on the free account. And when you scroll over to the other side, you can see they have already example Popplets that they've created. Of course, being a geologist, I like these, so we'll take a look at the Earth one here. one that they've created. And you can see the names. These are the individual who actually created the popples associated with this Popplet, obviously the same individual. So it's again a good way to visually capture themes and add detailed information about it. We'll go back to my Popplet. I'm going to come back over here, click it, and you'll see one that I've started to create. And I'm going to zoom out so you can see the whole Popplet here. And there it is. And this one's themes on earthquake hazards, so I've added a graphic here, and I've added links related based on relationships. Here we have primary hazards and secondary and tertiary hazards associated with earthquakes. So I've added a couple. One dealing with surface fault ruptures is simply a graphic from a Taiwan earthquake showing you some surface fault rupture. I'll zoom in so we can see that in a little more detail. Whoops. You can grab these and move them any way you want. It's really easy to use. Surface fault rupture, that's a primary hazard. But another one is ground shaking, and I added a video from YouTube. So if you want to add anything, you can click the Popple. There's a little series of buttons here for changing the outline color, text, actually drawing, or in this case adding some kind of graphic from different sites, whether it's Flickr, Facebook, YouTube, or from your computer itself. In this one you can click on it and you'll see it start working.
ニュースは笹尾記者です。おはようございます。まず今日も地震のニュースからです。
So you get the idea. You can play with this. I've sent this. I've actually. I'll get back to that in a second. The other thing, you can add links. So you just click on the link and go to that link. In this case, we're looking at earthquake preparedness. Here's a site in Utah that provides that. A great amount of information about different ways to prepare for disasters in Utah. And again, some more graphics, this case showing you some buildings that toppled over due to a liquefaction in an earthquake in 1964 in Nagata, Japan. So that's just a quick overview of Popplet. Popplets, and these are popples. So to add a popple, you just simply double click in the area. You can add one. What I also like about this is the ability to share, and this is the last thing I'll share with you because I'm about over on time. If you come to the far right, you'll see an option here to share, and I've actually done this for you, Mike Mitchell. So I've invited you to share right here via your email. So you could come in and then add a popple. So in this, how I envision this is I would have a student say, please provide another example of a secondary or tertiary hazard that they could then add here and add their information, and their name would be associated with it. So that's a quick introduction to Popple. Last thing I want to show you is the reason I'm able to present this to you is something that RC told me about. It's called Screencast-O-Matic, and that's what we're seeing up here. Just went to this window, so this is a great little application. So I envision being able to use this as well to demonstrate issues with software to my students who aren't able to be in class with me. I deal with a lot of software, so this is a great tool. Thanks, RC, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.